Hi everyone and welcome to Sam's Cool Colors. Today we're going to color in this page of Floyd the French fry from Squishmallows using 4 colors. If you want to follow along with me at home, take a look in the description below where you can find a link to print this page at home. So to start out, let's use the color red. So I will be using crayons today, but use anything you have available in your art box and follow along with me for each color. So find the color red in your art box and we're going to use this in a few different places, okay? Let's start out at the very middle by using it on Floyd's mouth. So right here, we want to take this little line that is Floyd's smile and just outline it with our red. So whether you're using a crayon or marker, colored pencil, anything in your art box, you can go ahead and use that on Floyd's mouth and just outline that black line that you have there, just like that. The next place we're going to use our red will be right here at the very bottom, which is the container that holds Floyd's fries. So let's go ahead and outline this. If you want to, go ahead and outline the left side a little bit, just so you know where to stop your crayon or your marker. And as we go around, we could start to color it in. One thing I always like to do is try to outline it first. So that way it makes it a little easier for me to see where I need to stop my crayon or my marker, whatever I'm using from my art box. So over here, you can see we have the word fries because Floyd is a French fry, a cute, yummy French fry. So we're going to actually color around that. So that word French fry, we want to leave in white. So let's try not to color in there. And if it helps, just outline it just like this. Outline it first very carefully. And then you can start to color in around that outline. So up top here, I'm going to get my outline and then around the word fries, just like that. And we can continue to color it in as we go. I like to color from the left side to the right, but if you like to do it the other way, that's totally fine. It's great that you can get as creative as you want when it comes to artwork and coloring. So as we get around the letter R right here, there's a little space you have to be somewhat careful with. So just take your time. I always encourage everyone to just take their time. Coloring and artwork is about patience and not rushing. So just take your time, have a great time with it, enjoy the moment, and just color it in one piece at a time. Excellent. Very nice. So now we are at the letter E right above that. And let's finish outlining it because we're getting closer to the right side. So we can go ahead and outline this and go all the way around. You see how I have the entire outline finished? So now it's going to be much easier. I can just go up and down and stay within the lines just to make sure we are not going over any of the lines we do not want to color together. So there you go. We're almost there. And then once we finish with the container for the French fries, we want to use this red in one more space up top. And that's going to be for the words Squishmallows. So we'll do that together very quickly. And we'll go through each letter one by one. Beautiful. Okay. So now that we've colored in the container for the French fries, let's go back up to the top and let's color in the word Squishmallows together using red. So let's start out here on the left side with the letter S. And these letters are a little bit small, so be very careful. Just take your time. It does not have to be perfect. And if you want to go ahead and sharpen your crayon, you can do that just to give you a little bit more control and giving you that chance to stay in the lines a little bit easier because these are a little smaller. So I'm going one by one. So we've colored in our S, we've colored in our Q, our U, our I, and now we're back to another S. So there are 3 S's in the word Squishmallows. All right, now we move on to H right over here. And once we have our H, next is the M. So let's get the M colored in. Now we are on to the next letter, A. And then we have 2 L's back to back. Just like that. Moving on next to the O. And now the letter W. And our final letter is another S. Very nice. Beautiful. So now we've colored in the word Squishmallows. So now you can take your red and set it aside, and we're moving on to the next color. So for our second color, find the color black in your art box. And we're going to use the color black on 2 spaces right here in the middle, which are Floyd's eyes. So let's go ahead and color these 2 circles that we see in black for Floyd's eyes. Very easily, just stay inside of that line in the circles. Beautiful. Great. Now you can set down your black, and we're moving on to the next color, which will be yellow. So in your art box, find any yellow color. It can be a bright yellow, and you can use that. And we're going to use it here right on the middle of our Floyd French fries body, and that's going to be where the French fries actually are. So here we're going to use this on the inside right here, starting on the left, and we can start to outline that as you see here, and go up and down or side to side, whatever you're more comfortable with your hand. But this area all in the middle will be for Floyd's delicious fries. So go ahead and color that in like so. And we have a big space to work with here when we're coloring in here inside of Floyd's fries, as you can see. So you can have a little more room to go up and down or side to side. As long as you get that bright yellow color all over this area, that's all we want. So have a fun time with it. Beautiful. I'm just outlining it really quickly as I go along. And if we're moving a little fast, you can go ahead and pause it and jump right back in if you need to. Perfect. So we're halfway there, coloring in our Floyd the French fry. Okay, and now that we are in the middle, we're going to go now back towards the right side, finish coloring in our Floyd with that yellow. Okay, right around the smile, you want to be a little careful because we colored that in red. Just be a little careful right around there. Try to go around it if you can. And that way, keep that yellow nice and clean. And right around here, I'm going to just finish edging it out, outlining it. And that way we can finish coming back and coloring it in. I hope you're enjoying this at home. There's so many more fun Squishmallows available to color. So let me know in the comments if there's any other Squishmallows that are your favorites that you would like to see on the channel, and we can make sure to color them together. So let me know which Squishmallows you want to see. We can do them here on Sam's Cool Colors together, step by step. All right, so we're almost there with our yellow. Just like that. Beautiful. So now let's move on to our last color, which will be orange. So in your art box, find the color orange, and what we can do is use this in a couple of places together. We're going to use it on the lines in the middle of our French fry, Floyd, right here. So you see these lines that go top to bottom? Let's go ahead and just outline that line with our orange. So this is what I mean by that. See that orange line right there? And it's just going to help to give us that French fry look by using this orange. So where you see that yellow, just color it in. You might need to press a little bit just to get that orange color out. But once you do that, you'll start to see it over the yellow that we just colored, okay? So just go ahead, color those lines in with that orange. So just push down a little bit so you can get more color onto the page. And as you go, you start to see a nice mix with that orange in the middle of the yellow. So don't be afraid to push down a little bit so you can get more color onto that page. Just like that. So you have those 5 lines going across, and you want to just color those in. And the last place we're going to use our orange is on the border. So around Floyd, you see that there's this white border. Let's also make this page a little more colorful together using the orange. So you can go ahead and start anywhere you'd like. I'll start here over on the left side, but we want to use that same orange right over here and go all the way around our Floyd. And as you see the orange start to go on the border, you'll notice that it makes our page that much more colorful, and more color is more fun. So let's just go ahead and do that and go all around, and take your time. Move your hand in any direction that feels most comfortable for you. I like to follow the edge as I go. I move my hand as I go because it makes it that much more comfortable. Beautiful. You're all doing a terrific job. Just keep going all the way around with our Floyd French fry border. We are almost there with our last color. Beautiful. Okay, so right up here up top, let's finish it out. And we are done. So now we finished coloring in our page of Squishmallows Floyd the French fry using 4 colors.